I mean, is Cooper Rush worth 2.5 points? Are you kidding me? I thought this was a jitty. It looks like Saquon Barkley, John.
I don't know. You can say the same thing about Creighton. Okay, they had the one good game against Kansas at home.
When Toast talks about the kicking market, it's like some earth is flat shit. Andy, true or false, this is going to be a dog walking.
Dog walking. This is my dog walking of the day. I think it's going to be very ugly. Dog walking. I think this is going to be ugly.
Hey, get the sauce. What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday morning. Hope you all enjoyed your Friday night. Was a fun night of sports. I need the A's -1. I actually don't know how I'm doing. I got USA. I got the Marlins. I lost. I got the Mets over. Lost the Reds. I'm gonna have to look. I've had a bunch of wins and a bunch of losses. I had a lot of open bets. I need A's -1.5, and then Giants are down 5-0. That doesn't look good. But yeah, shout out to United States, and also shout out all the triggered European soccer fans on my Twitter right now. I didn't know it was going to cause that much of a stir. Did you see my tweet, Scoop?
Yeah, you can't talk. You can never talk soccer. If you never talked soccer before, you can't talk soccer now. You're not allowed to.
I was just sharing an observation. That's all. There's no way you're going to tell me the game would be less exciting if they were sprinting for it. That's all.
You're just wrong. I mean, that's what it is.
Typical obese American.
Yeah, man.
So how's the World Cup been for you so far?
It's all right. I'm 3-2, so it's not like great, but I thought I had a South Korea under 2.5. It was 0-0 at half, and then all of a sudden everyone's scoring. So, but yeah, haven't been here in 8 months. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk some soccer here.
So you've got 4 games to get to, and you've got 13 minutes to do it.
That's fine.
Qatar, Switzerland. Obviously, you know I can't add much.
You know a lot about Qatar. Don't even give me that. Yeah, I mean, Qatar is not good. If anyone watched them in 2022, I mean, they were the first host nation to lose their opening match at the World Cup. First host team to be eliminated after the first 2 games. It's not much better from here. There's more controversy to get into this World Cup, and they played 1 away game in the last year in Ireland. They're not really tested. Akram Afif is an awesome wing for them, but the Swiss are an awesome team. They made it out of the group stage the last 3 World Cups. That's pretty much where they die every World Cup, actually, is right after this group stage. But the thing is, with this coach, too, I mean, you can kind of play with formations here. They 4-2-3-1, they can play a 3 back because the Swiss don't have a great defense really at all, I mean, in my opinion, but I don't think you need it for this first game. It's just right now the Swiss are hard to beat. They're just hard to bet against right now. They didn't lose in qualifying for this World Cup. They only gave up 2 goals total. They now know pretty much Canada and Bosnia drew, so if they win this game, they're already up 2 points. Obviously, this is a mismatch. The Swiss are, what is it now, -450, 451. Qatar is plus 1,300. Qatar, I don't think is going to score a goal, but even under a half a goal is priced at -170 now. So I mean, I think Switzerland wins. I would parlay it with an over 2.5 for like -110. I think that's a good bet. Switzerland -2.5 is also kind of worth looking at plus 185. But I mean, I like the Swiss and over 2.5 better in case Qatar gets some random one to go through. I mean, Izaka and Mbalo, 2 of their best players. I think this one's going to be a runaway. I think the Swiss win easily. So.
Did you say over or under 2.5?
Over.
Over, okay. So Swiss money line over 2.5. That's at -110. Did you actually bet this one, or are you just saying if you had to?
I bet the over, and I mean, I bet the Swiss one over 2.5. I might bet -2.5, but I think Qatar's really bad. So,
all right, let's move on to game number 2, which is Brazil. I believe this one's in Jersey, right?
Yeah, right in my backyard.
For those of you that don't know, me and Scoop are in New Jersey. This one's right by you, right? You're up by the Meadowlands.
Yeah, it's only like $1,800 to get in though. So that's
is it really?
Yeah, it's bad. But this is an awesome game, by the way. I mean, Brazil's kind of a sleeper, which is weird to say. I mean, everyone's betting Spain and France to win the World Cup, which makes sense. They're the 2 best teams, but I think Brazil has a really good team. This will be the hardest game of the group stage because Morocco is the best African country out there, and it's really not close. Maybe Senegal, but Morocco has been good for a while. Last World Cup, they're the first African team to make it to the semis. They're a strong counter-attacking team. They're going to use their wings. They get crosses in the box, but I mean, I say Brazil's a sleeper because they're ranked 6th in the world, which is actually their lowest ranking since 1992. The issue with Brazil is their midfield is just wide open. They play a soft midfield, and they're kind of susceptible with that. They lost 6 qualifying games to get here. Just to let you know, I mean, they lost only 5 qualifying games in the last 20 years before that. So, I mean, Morocco can definitely take advantage of this. I think this is going to be a higher scoring game. I just can't trust Brazil to bet their money line. Minus 150 is a lot for a team that's inconsistent. I mean, when Brazil's on, they're one of the best. But, I mean, if you know Brazil, don't look for Neymar much. Neymar doesn't really play anymore. I mean, he's lost a step. I mean, it's going to be Vinicius, Acuna, Rafinha, Casemiro. I mean, the offense on his team is actually absurd. So I like the over 2.5 here at plus 110. Last 4 games for Brazil, yeah.
But you said plus 110?
Yeah.
Are you okay, all right.
Last 4 games, Brazil gone over. I know Morocco has a great defense, but I see this as a lot of shots on goal, a lot of countering for Morocco. If I was betting a side, I'd take a chance on Morocco, though. I mean, the value's there. If you don't want to bet Morocco at plus 450, which is their money line, you can bet Morocco at plus 300 on the tie no bet line, and even a double chance is plus 120 for Morocco. I just feel like it's a little bit of disrespect. Morocco is the 7th ranked team in the world. I mean,
really?
Yeah, Morocco's one of the best teams in the world. So I feel like this is kind of a disrespectful line for Morocco. So I would bet them if I was going to do anything, but I like the over 2.5 more than both of those.
So over 2.5, I might tail you on that. And then if you were forced to pick a side at the price, you would lean Morocco.
Yeah.
Okay. We, as far as the people that voted in the poll, everyone picked Brazil. Like everyone.
I mean, Brazil's a soccer name. Everyone knows Brazil.
I thought we were going to get. Oh, you did get Bosnia because you took double chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took. No, I pushed the one that pushes. If it's what's it called?
Oh, tie no. Yeah, draw no bet or
draw no bet. Yeah, that's what I had. So. But to be honest, I don't even know if I deserved the Canada was dominating that.
Oh yeah, they should have scored like 3 goals.
I know. All right, Scotland, lad.
Scotland and Haiti.
Haiti versus Scotland. What's going on in this one?
Yeah, so a team that's worse than Qatar, and the second worst team in this World Cup is Haiti. Only team worse is New Zealand. Haiti's 83rd in the world, qualified because CONCACAF is terrible, but. I mean, it's a really cool story. I mean, the first time they're in the World Cup in 52 years. This is a team, in case you don't know, can't play home games because of the gang violence. But they're still qualified. All their away games, they qualified. The funny thing is, Haiti actually beat New Zealand 2 weeks ago 4-0 in a warm-up game. So, they do have a good counterattack. Their defense isn't great. I think Haiti's kind of in the category of just happy to be here type of teams. Scotland, on the other hand, also hasn't been here in 28 years themselves. I mean, I don't know if you saw Twitter. Scotland fans took over Boston pretty much. They're waking up 6 a.m. playing bagpipes in the streets.
I did not.
Yeah. They're singing. They're singing.
This game is in Boston.
Yeah, it's over there, somewhere around there. Yeah, but Scotland. I mean, they're in the pub singing their chants and everything. I mean, they have a pretty solid starting 11. McTominay has been awesome for Napoli for the last 3 years, and in Serie A. He won Man of the Year last year. John McGinn's on Aston Villa. They have a few players on EPL teams. They're just a more experienced and better team. The issue with this one is they need to win. I mean, Brazil and Morocco is in their group, and with 8 third-place teams moving on to the new round of 32, they need to win this game for sure. So they can't draw. They need to win. Scotland does need to watch Haiti's counter. They're really quick. It's just how they're going to – I just don't think they're going to score on Scotland. I know Scotland's minus 175 or whatever to win this game, but I like Scotland minus 1.5 at plus 160. Or Scotland at minus 1 if you want to hedge your kind of like, because if you win by 1, you get your money back. If you want to bet minus 1, it's at minus 105. So also, if you want to, I don't think Haiti's going to score either. So Haiti to get shut out is plus 115. So.
And Haiti to get shut out is plus 115. Okay. So Scotland minus 1.5, Scotland minus 1, Haiti to get shut out.
Yeah.
All right. And last World Cup game for this. Oh, this game is actually at midnight. So you'll actually see, we'll be going live while this game is on. And this is Australia, Turkey. Turkey's favored in this one. What's going on here? Where is this one being played? These games are all over.
West Coast, 9 o'clock.
I got it right here. This one's being played in Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah.
So what do you like in this one?
Yeah, this is going to be a midnight game. Yeah, so you're going to be on. Yeah, Turkey was one of the last teams to qualify for the World Cup. They beat Kosovo 1-0. I think it was Romania they beat 1-0. But you may think they suck because of that. They don't. They're better ranked than Australia. You can see from the odds how the book feel. They're priced at like -140, I think it is now. Or I think it went up to -140. Australia is +400. So, I mean, Australia, you can probably guess as a country, they're a physical team. The issue with them is the team made it 4 years ago. There's only 9 players left from that team, so they're a young type of physicals. I just don't think they're really there yet. They're kind of like the Spurs, young and scrappy, not there yet, because we all know the Knicks are going to win the championship.
Damn right.
So I think Turkey's the best team in this group. Though just watching the U.S. play, I think they might have something to say about that because the U.S. is in a group.
We're wagging, bro.
I see that. Yildiz and Gulair, the best players on this team. They're great with the ball, especially Yildiz. Gulair, I think, is one of the best midfielders in the game. I really like Turkey in general here. Australia, too, they've won 2 of their last 7 leading up to this. The issue is Turkey finding a breakthrough because Australia plays kind of an annoying brand of soccer. They're gonna play 5 defenders at times. I think this should be a closer game. Maybe like a -175, -180, like the Scotland game. So I like Turkey here. I like the money line. I would lay it. I would bet the -140. I'd probably go up to like -150 or so. But Australia's best offense is on set pieces, so they're gonna have chances. They're always dangerous on set pieces, but Turkey has a solid attack. They're gonna wear Australia's back line down. I feel like the more this goes on, Australia's gonna just give up a goal. So yeah, shouldn't see a lot of goals here. I can honestly see a 1-0 type of game. So under 2.5 at -120 isn't a bad bet either. I personally also bet Turkey 1-0 at +550 because I'm a psychopath. But yeah, so I like Turkey in this game. I think they're going to win on the money line.
I think I'll take Turkey money line with you, and that Brazil-Morocco over maybe, or maybe I'll just take Morocco to score a goal because you kind of lean Morocco and you kind of like over. So maybe I'll just take Morocco team total over a half or something. But yeah, I'll find a couple to place. But all right, Scoop. Enjoy your Saturday, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, man. Nice seeing you guys.
Later. All right, let's get into some baseball. I don't know who is coming on. I'm sending invites to. I know Toast is, and I think Spoon is. TV Jones TV Jones didn't text me back. Didn't answer my text, but he's in the group chat chatting with everybody. So I don't know if TV Jones is gonna make a miraculous appearance here. Yeah, he never answered. But he was in the group chat, so maybe he's just like out partying. We'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up for Toast and Spoon because if I had to guess, that's who we're going to get. I think it's going to be Toast and Spoon. But TV Jones is kind of like a lunar eclipse. You never know. He's like on the weekends, he's like a lunar eclipse. There we go. Toast is here.
What's up, everybody?
Damn, the A's just gave up 4 runs, by the way. Oh, they tied it now. Man, today started off so good, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a losing day now because the things went. It started off when I got the Marlins, and then I got USA. And I got the Mets over, and it was looking like actually, you know what? I don't know. I got to check. I'm trying to think. I
got smoked.
I lost the first 5 under in Seattle. No, I lost the Dodgers too. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I lost the Reds. Yeah, it's gonna be a losing day, even with USA. Probably down like 1.5 units if I had to guess. I have to look.
Yeah, I think I had my worst day of the year. I lost like 3 units.
Oh, did you really?
I mean, everything, yeah. The only thing I got was the over in Arizona, the over in Pittsburgh and the Arizona. I mean, Detroit didn't do nothing. San Francisco didn't do nothing. The Dodgers. I mean, Philadelphia was a +210. I've never seen so many people take victory laps.
With what? Which game?
With the Brewers. It's unbelievable.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
I didn't bet that one. Yeah,
Spoon said he was coming.
I don't know what Spoon's doing. All right. Well, yep, here he is. Yeah, so I'm assuming we're not going to get TV Jones because he never answered. So it's Friday night. TV Jones is probably out doing Jones type things. Oh, he was? Oh, so maybe he's going to hop on.
I'm pretty sure he was live. Did anybody text him?
Yeah, he never answered. Spoon, why are you so much closer than you normally are?
He just got in. It just said streamed 1 minute ago. So
all right. Well, I sent him the invite. If he joins, no big deal if he doesn't. But all right. Cardinals Twins are up first. Let's see what the Claudster has to say here. Do I not have a Claude for this one? Oh, I guess I don't have one for this one. But all right. Cardinals Twins, Liberatore against Prelip. Spoon, what are your thoughts?
I've been pretty high on Prelips so far this season. It's been a rough last few outings. 5 earned runs versus Boston, 6 earned runs versus the Chicago White Sox, 4 earned runs versus the White Sox the second time. Kind of got back on track versus the Royals, pitched into the 5th inning, just gave up 2 earned runs. I think the St. Louis lineup matches up decently for him. He's much better at getting lefties out than he is righties. You're going to see probably 5 of the lefties in there. You're going to see some of the backup bats in there for St. Louis to fill in some of those righty holes just because they don't want lefties facing Prelip. That slider's really nasty coming out there versus lefties. Liberatore, I don't know. This is a tough person to cap as far as like it's either going to be a terrible game or, I mean, just 3 earned runs. And I don't see anything in between right now. So I lean Minnesota here with Prelip. I think they should be minus 120. I haven't moved on it.
Lean Minnesota. TV Jones has entered the building.
That's why I wasn't paying attention. I was texting him, telling him to come if he wanted to.
So let me go ahead and rearrange the screen here.
Why is my camera doing that?
I don't know why your camera's it's so much closer than it normally is. Oh well, hold on. This is the crop I have, but it just. You're like a lot closer to the screen. It doesn't matter. It works. All right.
The automatic zoom on the AI function, I tried to mess with it. It annoys me so much. Every time I take a drink of water or anything, it immediately zooms in on my face.
I took that off of mine. I had to. But all right. Spoon said he's leaning towards the Twins. Said he should be closer to minus 120. Toast, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that. Minnesota used a whole bunch of guys in their bullpen today in that crazy game, but all of them had the day off previous to that. I just wanted to mention that. I know people like hearing about that, but like Spoon said, if you're going to be comparing Liberatore to Prelip, I mean, Prelip's been a really, really good this year. I mean, he's really limited hard contact. I mean, he strikes out a whole bunch of guys. The walks issue's a little bit there, but I mean, with the strikeouts, it makes things a lot easier. And Liberatore's the exact opposite. I mean, he's getting hit really hard. The slugging percentage is really high. The strikeout rate is low. The walk rate is high. This Minnesota team has obviously been hitting much better lately. And I also like Minnesota. I also think that St. Louis is going to go through some ups and downs, but I think that Prelip can pitch well here. I didn't bet Minnesota, but it would only be them for me.
TV Jones?
Yeah, only an over. I mean, I don't really care for the Twins, so it would only be Cardinals for a side, but I like an over here. And both, I mean, Liberatore went over it. Liberatore's getting hit hard. Yeah, he's striking guys out. If he's not striking you out, 1-4 whip, 1-8 whip first both sides. The expected WOBA is high. Barrels at 10%, 9.5% and 12.5% lately for both. And then on the season, it's been horrendous. And you look at Prelip. Yeah, sure. The righties aren't barreling. We're hitting him hard, but a 1-8 whip. He's walking guys at a 12% rate. He's getting no whiff. The expected WOBAs are all high. Lefties are barreling him up at 14%. He's getting hit hard too. I don't think either bullpen is fantastic. It would only be over for me personally, or Cardinals money line. I think Libby could be all right, but I think he still gives it up, and I think Prelip ultimately gives it up as well.
So I finally ran a sim for this one. Claude agrees with Spoon. Spoon said he has this around minus 120. That's exactly where Claude has it. So Claude likes the Twins a little bit too. He's pretty much right on the total. I guess I'll put Twins up because I'll agree with these guys, but I don't really know. I'm passing. All right, let's move on to the next game, which is we got to switch this to 4. All right, Yankees Blue Jays. Toast, you got your Blue Jays win.
Didn't bet it. Doesn't matter.
You going back to why is Cameron Schlittler in all capital letters like that on this?
I don't know.
It's just out of respect.
Because he's gonna.
Out of respect,
Yo.
out of respect, we put him in all caps.
Let one of these two goobers go talk about Schlittler. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Spoon. Let's do your little shrine to Schlittler. What is he, like Nolan Ryan or whatever you say?
Nolan Ryan never even won a Cy Young. What are we talking about?
He never won a Cy Young?
Of those.
Nolan Ryan
He just pitched forever. You can fact check that. I'm relatively certain on it.
What?
Cam Schlittler has been very solid so far this season. This is
Hold
the
on.
cheapest.
Was that a shot at Nolan Ryan?
No shots at Nolan Ryan.
Hold on, he did never win a Cy
He
Young.
said no Cy Young. He just pitched
Wait,
a long
wait,
time.
hold on.
He just said
a shot.
Nolan Ryan like he's the greatest pitcher to ever live. Like he just pitched a long time and threw really fast. Like he wasn't a Cy Young.
Toast. He did never win a Cy Young.
I was just asking. I
am shocked by that because everyone just always throats Nolan Ryan. He's never even won a Cy Young. Yeah, go ahead.
I
assumed he had 3 or 4 of them.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. All right, Spoon,
Threw gas and he won Cy Young every year. Yeah, so I just.
All right, I'm sorry to bring facts to the situation, but Schlittler's been pitching just on another level right now. Back-to-back games versus Boston, he looked great. I think he shuts down this Blue Jays lineup. I moved on Yankees first 5 -135. I don't trust this bullpen. Last 30 days, they're 26th or 14th in baseball. Toronto's bullpen has been even better than that. I just don't want to get involved with them. Everybody worked today except Bednar that you need. And I mean, those last few innings of the ball game are just ugly for the Yankees. I'm going to take that first 5. I know it's 15 cents more than the full game, but that's for a reason.
Yankees first 5 money line -135. TV Jones, do you also like Schlittler to go against Gausman here?
I mean, first 5, I like the Yankees. I'm not really in love with the bullpen, but my guy Schlittler, he's been good. I mean, I'm not saying he's been trash, but I mean, 1 earned, 4 earned, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1. I'm not an expert or anything, but that's pretty damn good. You look at Mr. Gausman here, 4 earned. Yeah, 1, 1, 0, 6, 2, 4, 2, 2, 3. Gives up runs. He had a nice little stretch against Miami, Pittsburgh, and Detroit. Detroit when they weren't hitting. Pittsburgh, we know, can't hit on the road. And Miami also was going through a slump. So congratulations. You still get hit up by the rest of these. Cam Schlittler, I think he's been pretty damn good. He's been lights out. Yankees have been hitting righties and against this pitch mix versus righties. They hit a lot better than just righties overall in general. So I think Gausman can get hit up. I don't want to trust the bullpen, though. It would only be Yankees first 5 -0.5 for me. I mean, the last 2 weeks versus righties, 340 expected WOBA, sub 19 strikeout, a 10% walk, and a 194 ISO. Those numbers only go up with righties and that pitch mix. So it's only Yankees first 5 for me, in and out. Don't want to deal with the bullpen.
So both of these guys like Yankees early. Toast, when TV Jones says the Yankees have been just fine against righties, you made this noise. So can you what do you mean by that noise?
I mean, I think that it's perceived that they're really good, but I mean, they don't hit for average. I mean, they hit a couple home runs, but I mean, I think versus left-handed pitching, they're one of the best offenses in baseball, but I think versus right-handed pitching, it kind of, especially without judging the lineup, really kind of falls off a cliff, especially when you're comparing it to this Blue Jays lineup, who's absolutely caught fire versus right-handed pitching over the last 2 weeks. I mean, they hit better for average, they get on base more, they have more slug, they have better OPS, they don't have more ISO, but they hit a lot more doubles. I'm not trying to say that I think that Gausman's better than Schlittler is right now, but I don't think that the gap is that big. I thought I was going to get a little bit better price with Toronto. I didn't bet Toronto because I wanted a better price. You can put Toronto up again. It's going to be another pass because I wanted a better price, but I wanted like 110 or something like that. But I do think Toronto has a lot of advantages in this game.
2 days in a row, lean towards fading the Yankees. It would have worked out for you today. Yeah, I mean, Where are we thinking the Yankees have a huge advantage here? Are we saying Schlittler is that much better than Gausman right now?
Also, Kirk is back in the lineup, which is a big plus for Toronto.
Hold on. So Schlittler's been better than Gausman this year.
Yes.
Do you think Schlittler has more market value than Gausman right now? I'm asking. Yes. I'm not trying to make a point. Okay.
Yeah.
So Schlittler.
I think Gausman has a little bit of name respect, but I don't think he carries market respect.
So because the Yankees are considerable favorites here in Toronto. So that means on a neutral field, this would be Yankees minus 135. So they must have Schlittler way above Gausman, or the market must think the Yankees bats are just miles better than the Blue Jays bats, even without Judge. And I'm not saying anything's right or wrong. I was just pointing out.
No, I don't think it's pretty easy to make a case that Schlittler's been head and shoulders better than Gausman. Am I crazy? I mean, I know that you guys love him too. I mean, is that crazy statement?
I mean, he's the second best pitcher on his team.
Yeah, Gausman's been good, but he's been like average.
He's the second best pitcher on his team.
Schlittler?
So this is the cheapest price we've seen Schlittler in, I don't know, a month, and at least by 25 cents, 30 cents. That Mets series was the last time he was priced even remotely close to this, and that was on the road, and he was closer to 150 than 120. I think this is a lot of respect towards Toronto and Gausman. I was a little sticker shocked by the price. I made Yankees full game even heavier than this. I just don't want anything to do with the bullpen.
I honestly thought I was going to get Toronto 120 easy, and I was going to be good to go. So I kind of agreed with Spoon that I was kind of surprised with the price. So I'm kind of curious to hear what the comments say, because it's an interesting question.
70% Yankees on the poll, so most people leaning towards the Yankees. I just put first 5 under up. I don't know. I guess I don't know if I trust Toronto to hit Schlittler, but I really don't know if I trust the Yankees to hit Gausman either. So I don't know.
Also on our sheets.
Oh shit! Go ahead.
They screwed up Schlittler's game logs. I don't know why. He doubles everything.
I doubled that up. He didn't just face Boston twice in a row. I just read it off the sheet there, and I was confused looking through.
Shit. I'm sorry. I don't know.
God, Kyle.
Something got messed up with Schlittler because he appeared weird on the screen. It all comes from the same system. So something got messed up in the day.
I wonder if it's Cam Schlittler in one and then Cameron Schlittler in another.
In caps?
That's most likely what it is.
Also, are the graphics different? Like the Yankees minus 135 first 5 money line. I've never seen that graphic underneath.
Well, I had to manually type that. I don't have first 5 pre-made graphics. So I had to manually type. I changed the font of the manual text. Is probably what
Get
you
off
noticed.
his ass. The man's producing.
He just looked way different. I was confused.
Oh no! I just changed the font.
Oh, Randy Vasquez.
Yeah, it used to be a different font. All right, Padres Orioles is up next. Padres get slapped around. TV Jones, Randy Vasquez, Toast. Toast.
No, that's not his name.
Randy Vasquez.
Randy Vasquez, he's back.
I think Randy Vasquez is better than Vasquez.
I made the name up.
I know, but I think you fucked it up. I think Randy Vasquez would have been funnier.
It's Vasquez, where if you little play on words, Vasquez.
No, I understand how you arrived there. I'm just saying I think it would have been funnier, Randy Vasquez.
Well, too late now.
No, I mean,
it's already printed.
You don't.
Shirts are already printed.
So, TV Jones, me and you both heard a lot of chirping from Toast about Randy Vasquez through the offseason. Things like when we were in the middle of March Madness, Toast would send to the group chat just reports about Randy Vasquez in spring training. Chirped all spring. We get into the season. It took about one bad start for Toast to just completely bail on him.
When did I bail on it? Because I didn't bet him every start?
I don't think I couldn't even remember the last time you've said on this show that you think he's going to pitch well. It's been a while.
I can't remember the last time I had a losing day before today. It's just picking your spots, bro.
I'm not talking about your
that Philadelphia series.
I can't just be laying juice
with
Padres.
I'm not talking about your personal success. You've done very well this year. I'm talking about your faith in Randy Vasquez.
I know, but you assume that I have no faith because I don't put my money behind him, and I don't think that's a fair criticism. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, if you think he's good, you would probably find opportunities to bet on him.
Or, since I know him very well, know when to hold him and know when to fold him.
So you know him very well. You bet against him.
And what'd you guys do? You pushed all in.
So is he's not going to pitch. You like Baltimore here, right, Toast?
Yes. I like the over personally. I don't
fading him
trust. I don't trust the Baltimore pitching staff, but I mean, I see Rushman, Henderson, Basayo, Kowser, Taveras, Holidays. What do they all have in common? They bat from the left side of the plate, and most of them have power as well. So I don't expect Randy to pitch well. It's going to be another fantastic day in Baltimore tomorrow, 85 plus degrees tomorrow with the wind slightly blowing out. I think that Randy can Baltimore is one of the best hitting lineups in baseball right now. I don't think it's crazy that he gets hit up. And I also don't think it's crazy that the Padres were able to escape a couple across Trey Gibson in this Baltimore bullpen. So, over. I already played it at 8.5. Or maybe it was 9. Sorry.
TV Jones, do you trust Randy Vass or Ass Class, whatever you call him? Do you trust that?
100. I mean, Spoon's been drilling it in our heads. I mean, and Toast has been drilling in our heads. I mean, I completely 100% trust Randy Vasquez to show up tomorrow and give up runs. That's why I bet Baltimore over 4.5 runs, minus 132.
Okay. First of all, really quickly, the Padres
sir, you had the floor.
You already had your turn, Toast.
I mean, Randy's gonna get tattooed. I mean, he's starting to get hit up here. I know. Toast is just boiling right now. I mean, Randy. I mean, the last 45 lefties, 8% barrel rate, not that bad. Righties, 20% barrel rate the last 75, giving up a ton of hard contact. Expected WOBA versus lefties, 430. Expected versus righties, 463. Not getting any whiff. The whip is high. Sure, he's not walking any righties, but he's not striking them out. And he's just throwing meatballs down the plate. So if you're swinging and missing that old granny's fastball, so be it. But everybody's making contact on this guy. I mean, he's getting tattooed. It's only Baltimore. I mean, we've seen what they've been doing to righties. I mean, they're scoring runs. They've woken up. I don't think they have any issues here tomorrow. I mean, Griffin Canning 7 off of Brian Wu, 3 off of Kirby. Gilbert and Hancock were good, but other than that, 4-0-6, 8-6. I mean, they're tattooing these guys. Give me the over 4.5.
Baltimore team total over 4.5 there from TV Jones. Spoon, where are you at on this one?
Is it my turn to take the floor, Trevor? I don't want to break the rules of order here.
I wanted to ask TV Jones about the road starts because TV Jones loves his splits, so he didn't want to talk about the Vandy road splits. I just was wondering why not.
My bad. I did. It was a good zinger. I did, or a good joke I got to there, but fair enough. Yeah, on the road he's been fine. At Baltimore, 2 earned runs through 5. At Philly, 2. At Philly, 2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. My bad. At Philly, yeah. At Philly, 2 earned. At Seattle, 0. At San Fran, 3. At Colorado, 0. Cool. We've seen many a pitchers go into Coors this year and blank the Rockies and make it look effortless. Cool. You're flexing a Colorado shutdown, and then Seattle.
I'm flexing a 1.82 ERA and a 0.91 WHIP on the road. That's what I'm flexing. I'm flexing it.
Seattle can't hit on
starts with the 3.69 ERA. You guys act like he's terrible. Let's get real here.
Someone said thank you, TV Jones, for the squarest bet on the board.
No problem, my friend. There's 162 MLB games. About what's that? 3,000 a year. Sometimes, majority of the time, squares pay out.
I don't even know how that's square though.
That was some
because everybody
crazy math.
Baltimore, I guess.
Well, we are polling pretty heavily towards Baltimore. Spoon, you have the floor.
Spoon doesn't know what to say.
Trey Gibson on the mound. This is a guy that's not been very sharp so far this season. He's not pitching deep into ball games. He's giving up lots of contact. Maybe San Diego's bats are starting to get right. They got some runs up in the last few games. I like this over. I like Randy, but there's a lot of lefties in this lineup. Trevor touched on it. He started the season pretty sharp versus lefties, but that whip is up to almost 1.5 already. He's given up 4 home runs, 42 hits. The lefties are definitely getting him to him more than the righties. That's Gunnar Henderson, Rutschman, Basallo, Colton Kowser. I think the Orioles lineup's going to get some runs on the board. I don't hate that team total over. The only thing I don't like is the Padres bullpen is very rested. The Baltimore bullpen is in a terrible spot. Kittredge has pitched 3 of the last 4 days. He's gone on back-to-back, so I think he's unavailable. Cano went. He was on 2 or 3. Nunez threw 21 today, so that back end for Baltimore, I think they can get some runs and give up some runs. So I like the over. I haven't gotten there yet.
I think I want to go with the Padres. I mean,
in all seriousness, you just have to ask yourself how far you think that Randy can get and if he can stay in the game, because if he gets hit up, you're going to see Marinaccio for a couple innings, and that's not going to be a good situation. But if he can get through 4 or 5 and be in the game, you'll see Rodriguez, Adam, Morihone, Miller most likely.
That's what I'm saying here. It's because how far is Trey Gibson going to go into the game? He's made it 5 innings once. And if you look at Baltimore's bullpen, Padres, they've got their main 4 guys there. So like Toast said, if you think Randy can get 5, even if he gives up 3 runs, the San Diego bullpen could get you home. If Randy could just get through 5 decently, because on the other side, this is like a checkerboard down here with the Orioles bullpen. And not only that, the Padres bullpen is so much better than Baltimore. So in addition to being more rested, it's also better. So San Diego, in my opinion, has the starting pitching advantage and the bullpen advantage. They're going to have the significant pitching advantage through 9 innings here. The Baltimore bats are way better than the Padres, but pitching-wise, I think the Padres have the advantage for 9 innings. I'm betting this. God damn it.
Yeah, Yuki Matsui back there. He can come in for a little bit of long relief, get rid of all those lefties that Baltimore is going to stack up in the order. I think it does set up well for San Diego on that side of things.
Let's go. Padres.
You really do?
I hear Toast likes Japanese arms.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was
Matsui's been fucking lights out, so
yes.
write your jokes now.
The best I can only get is plus 110 right now. All right, 1 second. I want to bet this. Stevie Jones taking Baltimore team total over.
It was actually nice. There's a lot of people that came out of the woodwork to let me know how bad my day was today. It was nice to see some friendly faces.
See some friends, some old friends.
All right. All right, cool. Let's move on. Sorry to hold the show up. Next up on the board is...
Hold on. Did anybody see the Nick Kurtz bomb tonight? 471.
No.
Oh my God.
Outrageous.
Unbelievable.
What's the score of that game? It's 5-4 A's. Damn it.
4.
You could do the home run derby in that park.
That'd be sweet.
No,
we're doing it in Philadelphia this year.
We're gonna be there. We're sitting right by the foul pole too. We're on like
so excited.
Where we're sitting is like we're gonna get killed territory.
Someone's getting smoked.
You guys need to get the big glove.
No. We're not going with a glove, TV Jones. We're not 16.
You're going to sit in the outfield of the home run derby gloveless?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, bringing a glove looks crazy. Like the only way
you're going to a home run derby.
TV Jones.
There's 3 grown men walking to a baseball stadium with gloves on. No,
yeah, with big gloves.
Trevor,
that would be hilarious.
Trevor, I'm in my 30s. The only way I'm going to the ballpark with a glove is if the team's cutting me a check to sue.
You got to wear one of the
thinking about the content. You're not thinking about the content.
I'm not going in there to make like some influencer.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be like an MLB influencer, dude. I'm trying to enjoy my night.
No, just think about it. No, think about it. You'll get spotted. You'll get spotted with the big glove. Somebody will see you, point you out. You'll be on TV, and then your show gets like, be like, oh, that's Kyle Kirms, and then all of a sudden your show gets doubles in size.
I'm not that desperate for viewership, man.
Trevor, you could go streaking with a Line Lab shirt on.
By the way, Claude does not like my Padres pick.
Shocker.
We're on to
loves my over 4.5.
Seattle, Washington up next. Castillo against Cavalli. TV Jones, Castillo. Have you sold all your Castillo stock?
I mean, I'm not running to the window like this SpaceX IPO that everybody is. I mean, I don't know. I don't follow it. It's just it's popping on
Everyone's
Twitter.
buying it today. That's what I heard too.
Oh, yeah, it's popping on Twitter. But Castillo's been fine. I mean, he did get he got the start in 2 of the last 3. He was good. He went 9 2/3 total, 1 earned, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts. But he has had those issues to start the season. But looks like he's kind of nailed it out. But he's not going deep into games. He's going about 2 times through the order, just keeping it simple, and it seemed to work. But I'm not like too enthused with the bullpen. I don't think they're like the best thing ever. The Nationals bullpen has been better as of late. Granted, they didn't get it done today. What was the score of that game? 10-2. They got their asses beat, but the Nationals versus righties, they don't really have any issues scoring. I mean, yes, they did on the road at Arizona, at San Francisco. Prior to that, I mean, 3 earned, 5 earned, 4 earned. Max Meyer and the bullpen day, they didn't score anything off of. So outside of a San Francisco, which wasn't a hitter's park, they still got 3 off of Adrian Hauser, and they still got 7 off of Kelly. This offense is starting to look better. I would be on the Nationals first 5 or team total over, but I don't want to lay a money line with them. I'm not the biggest Cavalli fan.
So Nationals team total over or first 5. This comment made me laugh.
I'm not too interested in the game.
TV Jones attempting to talk about the stock market. All right, so I'm going to put Nationals. Pick one, dude. What do you want?
Team total over.
What's the number?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'll
just put whatever. Yeah, all right, okay. I'll just put it up. It's Washington team total over or pass. So Toast
4.5 plus 110.
Okay. Toast.
Thank you.
I don't know. I guess over or pass. Over 8.5 or pass. If you can get 8.5 minus 120. My issue is that this Washington lineup over the last 14 days has kind of slowed down versus right-handed pitching, and to be honest, it kind of bothers me. Versus left-handed pitching, they're stars, but versus right-handed pitching, they leave a lot to be left on the table over the last 14 days. That's 350 plate appearances as a team. It's a 236 average. It's a 343 slug. That's a 657 OPS. That's a 1.07 ISO. That's really bad compared to, think about them versus lefties. It's like almost an 800 OPS, a 200 ISO, a 271 average. I mean, they're like a completely different team. And all that to be said, and you have Castillo, who did he find something? Like, did that him possibly getting sent to the bullpen and all that stuff with the piggybacking and yada, yada, yada? Did he find something? The Houston start, I mean, especially the way that Houston's been hitting the ball right now, doesn't look terrible on the road in Houston in that juice box of a ballpark, giving up 3 runs. And then he goes on the road and against the Athletics and pitches well. He pitches on the road in Detroit well. And keep in mind, that's a Detroit team that we've made fun of all year, but is starting to play much better offensively now that they're healthy. So that even looks good. I really want to call BS, but the Washington offense versus righties just doesn't do it for me. I do think that Cavalli is a lot better than people give him credit for, but this Seattle offense is humming. I think that both bullpens leave a lot to be desired on the table as well. I mean, this Washington bullpen, I think, is pretty bad. I think Varland's decent, but overall they're pretty bad. And Seattle, I mean, Munoz is on the verge of losing his closing role. I know that some of these names are really good. They're really good, but I just don't trust it. It's going to be a nice day in Washington. All that for an over. Sorry.
Man, if Castillo's coming back around, I don't hate Seattle. I mean, I know Spoon is one that he's suffering from Nationals bats disorder. So Spoon's going to tell us the Nationals lineup is unstoppable when they're actually below average in the last 2 weeks.
Are we just going to ignore the fact that Luis Castillo over the last 3 seasons has a ERA like 2 worse on the road than he does at home? This season, still on the road, 5.86 ERA, splits versus lefty and OPS over 8, 1.4 whip. You're going to see 6 lefties in that Nats lineup tomorrow. You can say that Nationals offense has fallen off a cliff, but this is a great pitcher to see if that's true. I like Washington Nationals first 5. The money line sitting at plus 102. I think Cavalli's been really solid. I mean, the last outing was his worst start in 2 months. I'm not worried about that. I think he can bounce back, get a home start. He's been pretty solid here, pitching to a 3.5 ERA throughout the course of the season. I think he can pitch well. I haven't gone to this yet, but plus 102 is more than fair for me. I have Washington minus 120 in the first half.
I'd probably just go Seattle or pass here. I think we have enough of a sample size for the Nationals to just blindly fade them at home and blindly take them on the road. I mean, I
think this is like a huge start for Castillo because I mean, he really has two bad, like I think 2 or 3 bad starts on the road and a couple of decent ones. Like if he's able to piece together a third decent start on the road, I think then we can start looking at him as maybe undervalued and attack it later. I hate saying that.
Marlins Pirates. Shout out Fish came through for me today. One of the teams that did. A few teams didn't show up at all. Bubba Chandler's on the mound. Toast. Any interest in this one?
To be honest, it would only be Miami for me. I'm trying to get behind Bubba Chandler, but I'm just really not there. He had one really, really impressive start on the road in Toronto, but besides that, it's been a lot of mediocre starts. I'm not in love with this Miami pitching situation either. He's going to be an opener, or we have an opener, and I just don't feel like Bubba Chandler should be a -142 favorite. I know that this Pittsburgh team is good, but I think their bullpen's kind of suspect. I think the starting pitching isn't that great. And a Miami team that's red hot right now, 9-1. I'm sorry. What are they? 9-2 their last 11 or something like that. I'm not looking to fade the fish in any way right now. It would only be Miami for me.
Well, what I don't understand about this number, so I just took the Marlins at +130 last night. So that was with Sandy Alcantara on the mound against Ashcraft. Now is it Bachar or Batcher?
I think it's Backer.
Bachar.
That's how I say
it's
it.
Bachar, TV Jones?
Is it really?
I don't know.
He said it so confidently.
I thought for sure it was it.
He goes,
I even unmuted myself.
He unmuted himself. Actually, it's Bachar. Like, oh, really? Oh, I have no idea. But
Bachier.
So it was I got Marlins +130 last night with Sandy on the mound, and now it's Bachar, Backer, whatever. And the Marlins are more expensive. I know Ashcraft and Bubba Chandler's a drop off, but I guess I'm just not really understanding the number. Can you make some sense of it, Spoon? I mean, how are the Marlins more expensive here than they were last night?
Part of it's just the giant market drop off for Sandy. I'm not quite sure. I do agree that doesn't make a ton of sense, but Bubba Chandler is a much worse pitcher on the opposite side of things. The Marlins bullpen has been pretty solid this year. Bacher has pitched in a few different games. Sometimes he's gone out there with gusto. That's not going to be on the table. So I expect a full 9 innings of bullpen work for the Marlins tomorrow. I don't hate how it sets up if they find themselves in any bad spots in this lineup. I mean, you can just pick your spots with lefties and righties. I mean, I lean Miami here, but I think this price is very efficient. I just don't agree with Bubba Chandler being a favorite. But as far as the question is compared to yesterday, no, it doesn't make a ton of sense. It's tough.
What do you think, Jones?
Yeah, it would only be Miami.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. It's going to be a bullpen day, I think. So, I mean, you're going to see a whole bunch of arms. Pirates, yeah, their offense is better at home. They didn't look great today coming off of that Dodgers series. But Bubba Chandler, yeah, sure, he's been better. He's not giving up the barrel. But this guy walks everybody under the sun, completely giving it up. And this Marlins offense has woken up. All it took was Zach Gallen, and they're starting to hit again. They look a lot better. I think at plus money, that's who I would take. Would I lay with them? No, I wouldn't. But I make them -113. I think the bats are waking up. The bullpen's in decent shape. You know, both are. I get it. But I honestly just don't really trust the Pittsburgh bats. Like, I know they're better at home, but they're so hit or miss. You don't know who's going to show up. They've been so red hot lately. They didn't look great tonight. Maybe they're coming to an end here, but they haven't gotten to some good pitchers. I mean, Ohtani, Elders. I mean, not that they're great, but, you know, Taj Bradley, Alcantara, Strider, Arrighetti's been decent. So, I mean, they are getting to some arms. So that is a bit scary. Maybe an overs the play, but at Marlins at plus money is the only way to play it. I make it -113, but I'm also just I do like fading Bubba Chandler. Dude just throws fastballs. That's all he does. So, I mean, you get into the majors, you can hit a fastball. So it's going to be a downfall for him.
Where do the Marlins have the advantage in this game?
I think offensively right now. I think they
What?
look way better than Pittsburgh.
Stop,
Are you
TV
kidding
bounce. No.
The
What?
Pirates have been
I'm
one of
on
the
your-
best
what do you mean,
lineups-
what?
Dude, like one of the best lineups.
What have you done
in
for me lately, League? The last week, who's been the better offense the last week?
The Pirates.
You think so? I don't. I think the Marlins have been better.
I don't have 7 days. I only have 14 days. In the last 14 days,
I'll
it's not
give
even
it to you in a
close.
second. Give me 2 seconds. You want left or right?
It's a series and a half. It's a series and a half worth of evidence we have. The Marlins offense has woken up and they're scoring runs. They hit the road, didn't matter, still showed up and scored runs. Off of Braxton Ashcraft, who's been good this year. So I'm. You guys can laugh all you want. Tomorrow's gonna be another one of those days where it's like TV Jones, take your lap. The Marlins
First of all,
won 9-2.
TV Jones, I was the only one that took the Marlins yesterday. Oh, you weren't on the show, so I was the only one that took the Marlins last night.
I took the
So
over.
also the
I
Marlins had
wish
their
I
three
did.
best bullpen arms on 2 of 3 and likely unavailable. That was probably built into the price where they're all
Okay.
fresh today.
That's fair. That's fair. And I remember that was part of the reason that oh no, never mind. I'm thinking of a different game. I kind of want to bet the
Part
Pirates.
of the reason why you bet the fish are Marlins. Yeah.
Was the Pirates bullpen? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was.
that Pirates bullpen. I kind of want to bet the Pirates, but whatever.
You bet the Pirates, I'll bet the Marlins. You just let me know when you fire, buddy.
I don't care if you bet the Marlins or not. I might bet the Pirates.
If you bet the Pirates, I'll bet the Marlins.
All right, I will let you know.
All right.
Well, hold on.
Oh, damn it.
Did he accept your friend request on Juice Reel?
I don't know. Did you, Trevor?
Yeah, I did. I didn't know there was a friend request feature.
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
It's like a Facebook of gamblers.
It's exactly what it is.
You just have to turn notifications off or it gets outrageous.
Ridiculous. My note, they're always off for everything except for Twitter.
He needs
A's have 2 on, 1 out, bottom 8 for all you -1.5.
Oh, yeah,
backers.
I need it.
just flew out.
I need
Come
it.
on, Big Amish.
All right, so let's go to the prize pick segment. I don't
right back.
have a prize picks today because I was in the middle of a bunch of stuff. But Toast sent one in. Today's episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks. Toast, what do you got?
Just trying to attack that Baltimore game where I think there's going to be plenty of runs, and I bet the over. So 2 of the top guys in the Padres offense, Jackson Maryland, Fernando Tatis, higher than hit runs and RBI, and then 2 of the best lefties on the Baltimore side to attack Randy Vasquez with Basayo and Henderson. All 4 of those for a 2-for-1. I'll take it.
That's brought to you by Prize Picks. Play $5 and get $50 instantly in lineups list by using the promo code HMA. The link is in the description. All right, let's move on to Diamondbacks Reds. I wanted this one. I deserved this one. Toast and John Legeza got lucky to get their Diamondbacks win. I felt like I deserved this one, truly.
I think that you deserved it up until the 8th inning when the handicap really kicks in when you have a huge bullpen advantage.
You didn't have a huge bullpen advantage, though. The Diamondbacks bullpen isn't good anymore. You're riding an old horse. You need to get on the new horse.
So does
Marte
that
striking out with the bases juiced too. I mean, that was a gift.
Are you trying to make a case that the Cincinnati bullpen is?
I'm trying to make
good?
a case that they're both bad. I don't think there's a huge gap between them.
Oh, I disagree with that.
I think Cincinnati is like a pile of bullshit behind just about any other team in baseball right now.
Dude,
Agreed.
We're not talking about like their best arms on the like 3 of their 4 best arms are on the IL right now.
Yeah. Let's move on to Diamondbacks Reds. And in this one, Claude's got the Diamondbacks at -117, which is pretty close to market. So Claude actually thinks the Diamondbacks should be a few cents even more expensive than this. And Claude's got the total at 9.2 runs. So Claude's pretty close on this one. Leans Diamondbacks a little bit. Leans Reds a little bit at this price. Toast, will you be going back to the Diamondbacks here?
No, I will not. Don't know if I will actually bet the Reds because Soroka has been very, very good. Over his last 7 starts, he's had actually just one bad one. That was at home against the Dodgers. But I only trust Arizona if they're going to be facing a lefty. So I'm not running to the window to back Rhett Lauder just because that you're probably not going to see him for very many innings. I know he's coming back from injury and stuff, but the idea that he's going to go out there and pitch 6 innings I don't think is really possible, but I guess it could happen. But my point to that being is that you're probably going to get
5 innings or so of that Reds bullpen, which is, I mean, turns this game into a kind of a coin flip in my opinion. I think you have a starting pitching advantage with Arizona, but I think and probably a little bit of a bullpen advantage. But again, it's like Kyle said, it is very, very thin, especially right now in this situation. So I guess you can put the Reds up for me, but I have no interest in actually betting it.
Seawald's gone back-to-back days.
Yeah.
Oh man, do I want to? Should I go Operation Get My Lick Back on the Reds, Stevie Jones?
Hell no. You're going Operation Snakes with me and Jacob. I got in minus 137. I make this Diamondbacks minus 147. At what point do we just say the Reds bullpen is going to blow this game? You can never bet them full game. They did it again tonight. Snakes were trying to give the game away. They're like, all right, we're gonna pussyfoot around scoring, but we're not gonna do it all night. And then fine, we'll score. They blew them up. I think it happens again tomorrow. Yes, they got some bullpen usage. There, like you said, Seawald back to back, and whoever else you just went through. I don't really care. The Reds bullpen, even if they're full strength, they're still trash. They're terrible. I think Soroka has a great day here. I think this offense looks a lot better than it did tonight. They're not going to leave guys stranded. I bet the Snakes here. I love them tomorrow. I think they win. I think this is a nice run line candidate. Also, you get the bullpen in there. You got the much better pitching advantage, and the bats who didn't look great today still found a way to win.
So if I go Operation Get My Lick Back with the Reds, I get to fade TV Jones and sports scientist Jacob simultaneously.
Good luck with that, buddy.
There's your A's 1.5.
Hey,
well, hold on. Still need 3 outs. Let's not selly.
I know,
well,
but we step one complete.
You never want to
put.
put.
You on the 1.5 too?
No.
All right.
I wanted to put that up there because I just want the screenshot in case I get a chance to talk shit. I always want to make sure that I got the screenshot of the double pick.
I'll remember that. If you're doing that, I'll remember that. From
come on, I've been doing this a while. I know.
I'll start screenshot.
TV Jones, if there's a trick of talking shit in this industry, I know it, and this is a great trick. Always double pick if you're going to look for an opportunity. Spoon, Operation Get My Lick Back with the Reds. Should I do it?
I don't think so. Rhett Lauder has been really tough to trust going back. His last 3 starts on the road versus Pittsburgh, didn't get out of the first inning, 8 earned runs, hasn't gotten out of the 3rd inning since, faced Chicago and St. Louis. None of those offenses really scare me. Pittsburgh on paper has been great, but he doesn't look right, struggles with lefties. That's Ketel Marte, Corbin Carroll, Perdomo. I think the Diamondbacks can get some runs off him. On the opposite side, Soroka's been pretty solid here recently. And what does he struggle with? It's lefties. That's only Nathaniel Lowe and Blade right now for this Reds lineup. It's a ton of righties. I think Soroka kind of matches up well versus the Cincinnati offense. I think they have that advantage. I do see Seawald's unavailable, but we kind of went over this. I mean, who's pitching for Cincinnati that you trust at any point in this game? Chris Paddock's nice and fresh coming out of the bullpen. Is that who you want to come? I don't know. I think this is a spot again for Arizona. It's priced pretty fairly, in my opinion. I make it minus 135, so you can get that all across the board. There's a few better numbers you can even find if you want to trade. I was on Arizona today. I don't want to go back to it, but I'm not trusting Rhett Lauder. We saw some good stuff from him at the beginning of the season, but it doesn't look like it.
I'm willing to go in with you. I'll put up like $100. I mean, I agree with all their points, but no one's addressing the fact that this Arizona offense is like the worst.
It's horrible.
Versus right-handed. I mean, worst.
I'm not gonna stand here on my own show and get bullied by the likes of TV Jones. I'm taking the
They
Reds.
just won by 3 on the road with the quote worst offense in baseball.
They won by 3.
Now you get Rhett Lauder tomorrow.
Yeah,
they were losing the game. They scored 3 runs in the 9th inning. Oh, they won by 3. Get the.
This is the movable object meets the stoppable force. I mean,
the
Reds bullpen can give up runs to anybody.
So can the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Operation Reds plus 120. Operation Get My Lick Back is in effect.
Yeah. Okay. I'm coming.
This is like Kids Next Door themed episode.
Good. And sports scientist Jacob is on the Diamondbacks too. I'll have that one loaded. I'll have that one in the chamber. right?
Sports Giants is Jacob's feeling himself right now.
He got hot a couple weeks ago. I know he's been doing well recently. TV
He's
Jones
responding to his own
also
posts on Twitter.
is he
Feeling
really?
himself.
Tagged me in a post from like a year ago about Jacob Dorowski today. A year ago.
Oh yeah, my guy.
TV Jones.
Anybody
Also,
that thought the Phillies had value today.
TV Jones also climbed into the top 500 on Juice Reel, by the way.
Top 1% in MLB, but whatever.
But who's counting? Those rankings are so fun. Me and Spoon were battling like all college basketball for that. I'm nowhere near it in MLB this year, but those rankings.
I'm coming
are the
for
best.
you when we get back to college basketball. I think I'm sitting at top 4%.
I can't think about basketball, Spoon. I thinking about football is giving me a headache. Can't think about basketball yet. But
I was
Rosters are getting
I
locked
was
in, then
I
you
was
should
just
get your
about to
shit ready.
say I got sent a spreadsheet today that I had to look at, and it kind of irritated me. I'm not gonna lie.
What, all the new rosters?
Yeah.
Gonzaga?
No. One of the guys. It doesn't matter. But it's all the transfers and stuff like that. It's like one of John's spreadsheets for transfers and new rosters. It's like, yeah, everything.
I've been
you
talking
need.
to a lot of people about Mac and the Sacramento State joining in. Some wild theories out there. This should be a fun season of college football, basketball coming up.
Wait
Tigers
till we get
Guardians.
the ball sack game.
by the way, Tigers Guardians up next, and Claude likes the Tigers yet again. Claude's been all over this Tigers resurgence. He's got the Tigers at minus 157 here. He's got it at 8 runs. So he's actually pretty close to market. You think the Tigers should be slightly more expensive than this, but he's right on with the total. Spoon, what are your thoughts with this Tigers team?
It's Tariq Skubal on the mound, so you have
Scooby.
that going for them. It reduces the amount of runs I expect them to have to score. I know he's coming back from injury and everything, but I mean, this Cleveland Guardians offense, Jose Ramirez is a major threat, but a guy like Skubal can pitch around him. And I mean, you see the rest of this order filled with lefties. I mean, I'm not scared of Skubal's ability to handle that, even if he's maybe at 90%, 85%. The question does come down to Detroit's offense. Can they get runs off Cantillo? I'd lean yes, but not at minus 147. Yes. Skubal's just too much of a question mark for me to pull the trigger here. If this game was played a month from now and he was healthy, it'd probably be Detroit minus 160 on the road. But
I think more than that. I think minus 180.
that's not a proven fact at this point. And I mean, there's some question marks there, but I lean Detroit to win the game. Overall in this game, I kind of lean to the under. Cleveland's offense sucks, and if Detroit's offense, I mean, kind of shows up how they have the majority of the season, how do we get over this?
But the Tigers' offense is showing a little bit, Spoon. They're showing us a little something, right, TV Jones? Well, are you? Wait, were the Tigers a slump buster candidate?
Oh yeah, man. I've been all over the Tigers for a week or so. I've been loving the Tigers. Now, we've been laying $1.20 or so with the Tigers the last couple of days, couple of games. Now we're getting that Skubal tax built in. It's not insane. He's coming off an injury, but they're up to 150 now. I mean, that's clearly the Skubal tax is coming into play here. He's looked good, yeah. Can Cleveland get some runs off of him? I wouldn't be surprised. It's his first day, back on the job, a little rusty. But Cleveland's offense doesn't really scare me. Detroit's offense has been much better. I think the way to do this is I don't want to pay it. It would only be Detroit money line, but a Detroit team total over or something. I mean, that's the only way I'd really want to play this. Like, I do think Detroit wins it, but I don't want to lay 150 with Skubal in his first start back in a divisional game on the road. So give me the Detroit team total over, but I have nothing in this game.
So, Toast, do you have anything as far as did Skubal throw any rehab starts? How'd he look? Like any sort of notes on that?
Oh, I got plenty of notes. First one being, yes, he's pitched. Yes, I've already bet Detroit minus 138. Yeah. And first and foremost, it's a Scott Boras client that's getting ready for the biggest payday of his life. I can assure you that if they don't feel 100% confident of how he feels and everything like that, he wouldn't be pitching today. I have no reason to believe that Skubal doesn't continue to drop his nuts on this Cleveland team like he has the last 3 years, where he continues to absolutely dominate them. He had one mediocre start against them the last time he went out to Cleveland. I think that he quote unquote, gets his lick back tomorrow. This Cleveland team versus left-handed pitching is, absolutely desolate over the last 14 days. It's a 220 average, a 264 slug, a .044 ISO. They take their walks, but they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna get very many with Skubal on the mound. And then this Tigers offense versus left-handed pitching, not really hitting for average, but the OPS is inching towards 670. The ISO's 159, so they're hitting it for power. I think that the Tigers should be around that 150 number that is starting to creep up to, probably a little bit more. Tigers playing really, really good baseball right now, trying to fight back into somewhat of a playoff picture, deciding if they actually trade this guy. Cleveland, on the other hand, is 9-11 their last 20, 3-7 their last 10. These teams are going in opposite directions right now. I'm all over the Tigers tomorrow.
I just took Tigers money line and -1.5. Let's go. Scott Boras would never put his client in jeopardy right before a payday. Would never.
Toast, what'd you actually get for a number on that?
138.
I got -146. Oops.
Did you hear me, Spoon?
Yeah, I'm interested in joining. I see some similar numbers, kind of back and forth on it. He didn't even pitch on the AAA club or anything. I had kind of was keeping my eyes out for that to pop
He was
up
in the AA then?
Yep. I don't know. I think you made a good point about it being a payday type season, and this is a really important arm to them. They're not going to risk his health, so they're not putting him out there unless they're pretty confident in him. This is definitely a short number. Like if we go ahead 2 weeks and he pitches well in this start and another start, this would be at least 160.
The payday Skubal's about to get, or he's in line to get, Scott Boras would send a team of assassins in to assassinate a member of the training staff before letting Skubal get injured. Yeah, there's just no way he would let him pitch. All right, Texas. Maybe assassinated was a bit extreme there for the metaphor. Apologies.
Who knows?
No, I think it's
Forrest does control a lot of different things.
Right. You know what? Let's not completely take it off the table, but apologies for the victims of assassinations out there. Rangers.
And, no words about Boris because he's got bots looking at YouTube stuff constantly.
I don't know if Scott Boras watches this channel, dude.
You never know.
Yeah, Scott's tuned in. Thanks for watching, Scott. Rangers, Red Sox up next. Good pitching matchup here. Ranger Suarez, the former Philly, is pitched against Jacob deGrom, the former Met. So the former NL East rivalry here. Which starting pitcher do you think has the leg up in this pitching matchup here, Toast?
Jacob deGrom, not even close.
Preach, brother.
Preach, brother.
Yeah, really like Texas tomorrow. Probably going to just dabble on both first five and full game. So just put Texas up to make it easier. The first five is -105. The full game is +100 or whatever. I just think that it's a really big advantage. And the reason I say that, it's not to take anything away from Ranger Suarez. He's been very, very good for Boston. But I will say this, that I don't think that he has been that much better than what Jacob deGrom has. So if you're looking at just starting pitching wise, I don't think that there's a huge edge either way. But it's more about what offenses these guys are going to face. This Rangers offense versus left-handed pitching is absolutely destroying teams. Over the last 2 weeks, it's a 321 average, a 320 ISO.
How many plate appearances?
Just over 100. So I can pull it out to the last 30 days, and it's pretty much. I don't think it's much worth.
They're second in WRC plus in the last 30 days.
They have been absolutely destroying left-handed pitching for a very long time. I should have started with the 30 with the plate appearances. You're right, but regardless,
why is it not lining up though? They hit Cantillo. They didn't really get to Parker Messick. They didn't get to Detmers. They crushed Kyle Freeland. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like this. What I'm looking at in this graphic doesn't match the eye test from the Rangers.
Detmers pitched well against them, but the Yarborough one is 1 1/3 innings. The Detmers is the one, but besides that, Max Fried, that's a decent one. Jacob Lopez was pitching well. But they've also, I feel like they've gotten hot since then. But regardless, I do think that you have a pretty decent bat advantage compared to a Red Sox team that is really struggling at the plate. They've been better, but versus right-handed pitching over the last 2 weeks, it's over 275 plate appearances. It's a 239 average, 348 slug. I mean, it's been really 626 OPS. It's just been really bad. I will give you that. I do think that Boston has a pretty decent bullpen advantage usually. But again, this Rangers bullpen has been kind of underrated and not talked about. And again, they're performing at a pretty decent level. So I just don't see where there's any huge advantages in this game for Boston to be the actual favorite. I'm going to have a Rangers offense that's, again, worried about it. Is he out completely? 'Cause I thought he was.
No, I don't know.
That was yesterday.
The game that just happened, right?
The collision at the plate. There was a collision at the plate with Seager yesterday's game, not today's game.
So
yeah, I thought he was day to day. Yeah,
so he's not in jeopardy. I thought he. All right, I'll shut up.
No, you're good. Now I want to double check.
That article was 7 hours ago, so it was right before tonight's game. Rangers, Corey Seager,
I would like.
We looking to get him days off. This was not the way he was hoping. He was not in the starting lineup for Friday's game. I read that. I didn't read anything past that. I thought he was just getting the day off today. I didn't know that he was possibly injured. So I guess that's my bad. But regardless, I guess that's a big bat missing. But it would only be Texas for me. Again, even if you take him out of the lineup, they have plenty of guys that can hit left-handed pitching. I'm not going to go through it, but it would only be Texas for me. What do you think, TV Jones?
Yeah, only Texas. I've already bet this. I got Texas minus 102. But excuse me. Yeah, I mean, Texas, they got their asses kicked today. It is what it is. Cal Quantrill and Carvello went and saved the day there. And then you got Canley, Colombe, and Guerrero for Boston coming in to close it out. Other than that, Texas is getting their best arms back. We know Boston is god-awful, especially at home. They had a one-off night. Cool, it's Friday night. You know what that means. Look good, feel good, play good. They like those jerseys. They showed out tonight. I don't know if they wear them all weekend. I don't think so. The Brewers did one weekend, and then they've just worn them just one time. So we'll see if they show up tomorrow wearing them. We're screwed. But it would only be Texas here. If Boston comes out tomorrow and gets to DeGrom, so be it. But Texas has got some good numbers versus lefties as of late, and this pitch mix that Suarez has, they can hit. I think Suarez kind of gives it up again tomorrow. I mean, he's had his moments where he balls out and shoves, but he also has moments where he gives it up. I mean, at Cleveland, he gave up 4. Atlanta, he gave up 5. And then the Yankees 4, San Diego 4. I mean, he has moments. Other times he looks great, but a lot of these teams weren't doing anything. St. Louis early April did nothing. Detroit was doing nothing. Toronto did nothing in April. Houston was terrible until, a month ago? Philly hasn't done anything. Kansas City hasn't. So, I mean, a lot of these teams have done absolutely nothing offensively all year. I think Texas can. They're starting to come alive here. I told you guys that this offense is back alive. DeGrom's going to show up. This offense is going to get Suarez. Rangers win 5-2 tomorrow.
I hate almost everything you guys said. First, we got probably the strangest comp ever. Someone said Spoon reminds him of a black Nick Offerman. But a black version. That's what Spoon reminds me of. A black Nick Offerman. So
I see it. I
don't see it.
I don't even understand it.
So Spoon, I hate what they're saying. I think they're getting caught with their noses in the spreadsheet here. Fenway Park, Rangers, Suarez, possibly no Corey Seager. I want to.
Corey Seager hasn't done anything versus lefties this year. I'm betting the Rangers.
Spoon, can you say something that is positive for Boston?
I mean, Ranger Suarez is pitching. He's going against the Texas Rangers. Maybe they'll channel some Walker Texas Ranger. I can't say anything positive for Boston. I texted Jose, my friend that does a Boston Red Sox podcast, and I was like, why is Jacob deGrom plus 102 tomorrow? He responded with question marks. I don't know. We suck. If that's true, I'm going to be betting the Rangers. And I was like, yeah, I continue to look deeper into this. I mean, you can say what you want about nose in a spreadsheet. It's Jacob deGrom. You don't need a spreadsheet to know that he's the better pitcher in this matchup. The offense is, I mean, the Rangers aren't amazing or anything, but I think they're comparable to the Red Sox. And the bullpen, I mean, Texas Rangers bullpen is throughout the full season, one of the best bullpens in baseball at this point. I think this is a really cheap price to get one of the best pitchers in the game. I know he's on the road. Maybe this is a little bit of a fishy price even, but I'm signing up for the Rangers. I make this full game price minus 130, so 30 cents of value there. I don't care. I'll take it.
The Rangers might not even have the best bullpen in this game.
So Corey Seager finished the game out. You're talking about, I was watching the game. He slid into home, scored the run. They threw the runner out at third. And there was a whole like hoopla afterwards. Seager got up. He's been nursing like a sore lower back. He finished out that game. I mean, he wasn't moving amazing, but they gave him the day off after that. I think he's fine. I expect him in the lineup tomorrow.
Agreed.
God damn it. I'll put up Boston, but I guess.
Well, make your case?
My case is the Rangers aren't good, and I don't know how much of a gap there is between DeGrom and Ranger Suarez. Yeah, DeGrom's better, but like, how much better? The Rangers bats, you guys are like, oh yeah, they're back, and I'm not really seeing it. I think the Rangers lineup kind of sucks. I don't know how much of a gap there is between the Rangers lineup and the Red Sox lineup. I don't know.
Bet the Red Sox. Dirty water. Do it.
Yeah, do it.
I don't want to be the only one.
Triple dog dare.
Why not?
Because I'm not confident enough to just. Maybe if I get a better number.
Adam Westbury's with you. He said, F this. I'm slurping dirty water.
My guy, Nasty Nate, I guarantee is on Boston tomorrow.
All right. Braves. I mean, Juan Soto is on fire. This guy's an absolute savage of a man. Single-handedly whooping up in the Braves. Don't let Bo Bichette get hot. That's all I'll say.
How many times did I tell you to just give it time?
I was good. Everyone else has been. I said a number of times I want us to be hot in July.
That's fair. You did say that many times.
Many times. I just want to be hot in July. Bo Bichette, grand slam. Back-to-back days with a home run. Bo Bichette. Juan Soto, hottest hitter in baseball. Blind. Right?
I played the over 8, so.
I'm putting up Mets for TV Jones. It's me.
Honestly, don't do that.
No, please don't do that.
Oh, TV Jones coming out swinging.
All right, go ahead. Take the Braves then, TV Jones.
No,
he can't do it. He can't do it. That's what I thought.
Interesting.
No, I think Martin Perez. Fine, I'll do it. Fine, I like the Braves. I mean, Martin Perez. He gets you 5 innings of 2-run baseball. He's been great. Manaya's going to give you 3 or 4. Then the bullpen's coming in. They threw 3 or 4 arms today. I gotta look. I don't know. They threw some. I'm trying to find it. They threw some guys out today, so they've already got a little bit of usage. I'm not saying that the Braves went through unscathed or anything, but I can't find the fucking whatever bullpen.
I got it right here.
God, I'm trying to scroll. Yeah, okay, that'd be great.
I have the updated bullpens right here.
That's like the hardest thing in the world to try to piece together a bullpen and talk at the same time.
Yeah, well, freaking.
Why even try when Claude can do it?
Well,
because Claude didn't post them in the Discord.
Oh,
He is
but
right now.
And you look at the Braves last couple weeks. Braves have been a lot better. I think the Mets blew their load tonight. Spencer Strider.
That doesn't matter. You said blind.
Yeah, he did say blind, but I think they blew their load because they always kill Spencer Strider.
I didn't know.
Luke Weaver's dominant. He can close out a baseball game right now. There's no better.
Oh yeah,
2 better relievers in baseball right now. You'll be fine.
And a Star Wars guy. He loves Star Wars.
And we're favored with an undecided starting pitcher. Come on, like you're really putting blind to the test. You said over, Toast?
Yeah, in all seriousness, I just didn't like the spot for the Mets pitching staff as a whole against this Braves offense that I still think is just fine. And as far as the Martin Perez is concerned, I still feel that sooner or later he's going to give it up. He hasn't had to see an offense as hot as the Mets. I'm making a joke a little bit, but this team is absolutely red hot right now. I played the over 8, assuming he was going to get to 8.5. I think it's already open there. Yeah, over 8.
Spoon, what are your thoughts? Blind?
This is a difficult game. Martin Perez, I expect regression coming for. He's been dominated at getting lefties out this season. Struggled maybe a little bit with righties. But, I mean, the lefties in this Mets order, I mean, the rookie bench, Soto, been doing a lot of heavy lifting when this offense is working. So I want to know those bats are going to be fine. I don't worry about Juan Soto versus anybody. I think he can get runs off Martin Perez. It's the back end of that Mets bullpen does scare me quite a bit. And, I mean, there's not a confirmed pitcher. I see Manaea on one site. I see him in a couple places through MLB and stuff. So I'm going to cap this as Manaea. A lefty versus the Braves. I mean, I think they can get some runs. I like that over that Toast is talking about probably most. Difficult game. Mets first 5 and Atlanta full game is probably how I'd play that.
Well, remember, I was talking about this yesterday. I had the over in this game last night, and the Mets and Braves play some wild baseball games. Obviously, that's a rivalry. NL East rivalry goes back to the 90s when Chipper Jones beat the shit out of us every single year. Just like the most dynamite Mets killer of all time. And the last few years, we've seen a lot of shootouts, wild baseball games, like 4-0 leads blown, then a 9-4 lead blown. So that's why I took the over yesterday, because I was going to be watching it and I wanted to place a bet on something. So I said, I'll bet on some runs. But it's supposed to be hot out at Citi Field.
And if there's one thing that I didn't point out is that these offenses versus left-handed pitching, the average isn't great, but over the last 14 days, they're both slugging over 400. They both have an OPS over 715. The ISO power number for the Braves is 154. The Mets is 209. That's only 60 plate appearances, but over the last 30 days versus left-handed pitching, the power numbers for the Mets don't drop a ton. It's still a 143 ISO. That's 12 home runs. The only other team that has more is the Athletics, because they play in some janky ass park. But yeah, both of these teams have power from against lefties.
Over 8. There it is. I'll take it. Wow. And the sportsbook let me bet it. That normally doesn't. Okay. Probably means I've been losing. All right, next up. Like,
I was gonna say
as
it,
I said that, I was like, probably not a good sign, actually.
I just put mute.
You're priming your accounts.
Yeah, that's what it is. I haven't been losing. I'm just priming. I'm gonna prime fest. Dodgers, White Sox. I hate this White Sox team.
Love them. You should have got in. You should have got in 33 to 1 for the AL.
Love them. Love them. Do you love them here?
I don't know.
You said it.
Out of context. I mean, how are you going to lay $2 with the Dodgers? Like, how are you going to do it? Like, I like their team total. Like, I think they can score runs, but I'm not laying $2 with them. I mean, that bullpen's trash. This White Sox team is the definition of feisty and gritty. They're leading their division. They're playing good ball. I mean, they beat the Dodgers tonight. This is an absolute get-up series, max effort. All those bullpen arms, Taylor, Dominguez, everybody's going to go as much as they can. It doesn't matter. I think tomorrow at plus 175, yeah, Burke's not the last outing wasn't great, but it's not like he's been terrible. The Dodgers didn't look great tonight. Their bullpen has blown games recently, hasn't looked great. It would only be the White Sox or an over for me. I think Yamamoto can give up 2 or 3 potentially, and the Angels are Angels. I think the Dodgers score their own fair amount of runs, but I think full game. I like the White Sox at this price. I'm not laying $2 with the Dodgers. I mean, after Yamamoto leaves, I have no faith in that bullpen really. So it would only be White Sox or over for me.
You heard it. Not laying $2 with the Dodgers. Spoon?
I mean, it's Yamamoto, one of the best pitchers in baseball. He's going up against one of the best lineups in baseball. So this will be a real test for him. Sean Burke on the other side, not been, terrible. I have somewhat decent expectations for him moving forward. I think there is a little bit of value on the White Sox. Is there enough that I want to pull the trigger and play it? Absolutely not. Yamamoto is very good. I'm not going to be shocked to see him shut down this White Sox lineup. I can't get there. The only spot I'd be able to get to in this lineup or in this game is an over, and it's just on the fact that both of these offenses have found ways to score runs on any starting pitcher they've seen this season. I don't think that changes tomorrow.
Toast, Yamamoto, affordable?
No, he's not. I don't know if you see Ohtani tomorrow. That's a big question. They say he's going to be back sometime this weekend and before his next start. That doesn't mean that it's Saturday. And if you take him out of that Dodgers lineup, I mean, it's still a very good baseball team, but it's definitely not, man. It's just I agree with TV Jones. It's just a big price. I'm not trying to say that the Dodgers are bad just if they don't have Ohtani in the lineup, but I think that in context, when you have Sean Burke, who isn't pitching terrible, and behind him, like TV Jones, and I think Spoon said as well, that the White Sox have a bullpen that can match up with the Dodgers. So yes, I do think that there is an advantage starting pitching wise towards the Dodgers, but I would call the bullpens a wash, maybe even a slight lean to Chicago, as crazy as that might sound. And if Ohtani's not in the lineup, I do think the lineups are, I don't want to call them a wash, but it's a really small lean to the Dodgers. And again, they're minus $2. It would only be the White Sox for me. I love Yamamoto. I think he's the best pitcher in the world. I don't shy away a bit from any of that, but I'm not in this spot to back him tomorrow. I can say that.
Kind of want to put an under up, but it's supposed to be it's really nice in Chicago right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's hot as shit and humid in the Midwest.
Yeah, that's what the weather is in Miller Park South, TV Jones.
I'm sorry, come again?
Oh, you're talking about Chicago. You usually call it Miller Park South.
Oh, Miller Park South. Yeah. I was like,
Well, this is guaranteed rate that we're referring to here.
Oh, yeah, we respect them. Yeah, the guaranteed rate field. We don't respect the owner, but.
Astros Royals up next. Burrows against Goat Cameron.
Holy cow, what a sweat that was, boys. I had Astros money line. They score 9 in the first. They don't score another run, and they win. They won the game 8-9.
They scored one more.
Oh, they did. They tacked one in the 9th. Yeah, so they won 10-8. Holy cow.
I didn't watch a single pitch of it. Judging by the scoreboard, it looked like a wild one, though. Toast Burrows, you were leaning towards Houston yesterday. I don't think you actually bet it, though. Any interest in it?
No, it was one of my only bets. It was a bigger bet of mine, yeah.
Oh, you bet the Astros? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You think Noah Cameron can pitch well against Houston?
I think so. He's been pitching really, really well lately. I know that he had a little snafus early, but over his last 4 starts, he's really gotten things together against Seattle, the Yankees, and then on the road against Cincinnati and Minnesota. My issue is that I do think that the Astros have the lineup advantage, and I do think that the Astros have the bullpen advantage. So it's just really hard for me to go and back the Royals like that. But the Astros have a lot of power versus left-handed pitching over the last month. But besides that, it's really, really bleak. So if he can limit the power, which Noah Cameron's only given up 1 home run in his last 7 starts. So I think that he's able to do that. I do think that Kansas City can win one. But again, I'm not.
Did you guys see the bullpen situation?
Oh, yeah, cooked.
Oh, my
God. They're both cooked, right?
Dude,
Kansas City's got like 2 guys that you can't use.
Holy shit. Hold on, I'm running the sim now. You guys got to see this. This might just be blind over. Is it beautiful at Kaufman? Oh, it's not as nice as it has been, though.
There's a decent chance for rain in that game tomorrow. I have it flagged for possible delay, so over 50% chance for rain at first pitch.
It probably gets pushed back 2 or 3 hours.
I don't know what that means for the total, though.
Yeah, I want to play Kansas City personally. I'm just really not in love with this number. But like I said, Houston's really good versus left-handed pitching with power, but I don't think he's going to give up a whole bunch of power tomorrow. So it would only be Kansas City for me. I can't stomach that number, though.
TV Jones, any thoughts here?
Yeah, I see the name change. It didn't go unchanged.
I was wondering if anybody noticed it. I'll change it.
No, that's fun. Yeah, no, I can stomach it. I bet the Royals minus 126. Bullpens are completely fried for Houston. Kansas City not going to have Ursig and what's his nuts? Black, I believe. Yeah, Ursig 43 and Black 48. Other than that, Cruz probably not. 3 of the last 4. Everybody else is good to go. I'm not worried about it. Lang, Schreiber, you're going to have Lynch available. These guys are good to go. Houston, I mean, Bluebaugh through 38, Okert through 28, De Los Santos through 27, 2 of the last 3. Brian King through 18, 2 of the last 3. Josh Hader through 20, 2 of the last 3. I doubt those guys go. I think Houston's bullpen, has been great. I've been backing them and making money, but I think they're in a rough spot tomorrow. I like Kansas City. I've already bet it minus 126.
You guys both like the Royals here.
I've been a Royals hater, but I told you guys last week they're starting to get out of their slump, and by golly,
well, is this a slump busting opportunity?
I think the slump might be busted based on these recent results.
Wow, the slump buster himself declaring Kansas City a busted slump.
I'm gonna make a program where I can start to analyze
program
it, where a program where it's like, oh, you know who's on slump buster watch, team to keep an eye on.
So I have the sheets here finally, and I'll pull them up on the screen. Come on, export the PDF. 1 second. I don't know why this is taking longer than normal here. This usually takes 3 seconds. All right, I'll pull it up when I have it. I don't know why this is taking.
Claude's having a rough day. It's all right.
Spoon, what are your thoughts here? Oh, go ahead.
Mike Burrows has had a tough season. He's given up 17 home runs overall, most of those to lefties, 12 of the home runs, 1.88 whip to lefties. He's just struggled with them all season. It's not really the bats I'm worried about in Kansas City's lineup, but they will be able to pack probably 5 of them in there tomorrow, 6 of them if they really want to. So that could cause some troubles for Burrows, but I kind of think he pitches all right for a few innings. No, Cameron, he's gone out there. His last 24 innings, he's given up 3 earned runs. So he's pitching really well. I think this beginning of the ball game kind of stays under. But as this game goes on, I think the bullpen situations lends itself to an over. Houston's lineup has gotten better throughout the course of this season. I would like to get there with an over. The weather kind of bothers me in this game, kept me from diving too deep into it. But I also think that helps the over, because then you're putting 2 bullpens that are already taxed probably in a more jeopardy, because Burrows and Cameron won't be on their regular routine to be able to go out there and pitch, which normally means they're going to have a shorter outing. So I like that over more than anything in this game.
All right, let's move on to the next one. I can't get this to load right now. All right, let's. It's not as bad as I thought, the bullpen. I think I might have been looking at it incorrectly, but they are pretty taxed. Next up is Phillies Brewers. Mizorowski, not a complete game shutout. Steez looks like a fool in the chat.
Utter fool.
Is just business as usual in that group chat.
What did he say that was so crazy?
He was like basically saying that Painter was going to pitch well against the Brewers, and I don't know. I mean, to summarize Steez, it's like
that's fair. I apologize for asking.
Yeah, it's like trying to describe quantum physics in a sentence. It's like Phillies Brewers. TV Jones, are the Brewers back? I saw the skid is over.
What skid? We went to Vegas and we had a little pre All-Star break.
So AKA a skid.
No, the boys just took the weekend off, had some fun in Vegas, chilled. You know, these games don't mean much. We've got a fat lead in the division. We've got bigger fish to fry than
they don't mean much.
Those two, that little series, we got one. That's fine, and just let the boys have their fun. That was fine with me. But also don't let Chad Patrick pitch in that part. But I gave you guys everything last night. Mizorowski wins, strikeouts, Brewers. It's just I know the team. I know this team. And tomorrow it's Brewers money line. But I'm going to take it one step further. They don't play 1-run games. This is a fit Brewers minus 1.5. Plus 152 I see. Brewers over 4.5 plus 109. We've got Aaron Nola on the bump too. Yeah, the Brewers don't hit for power, blah, blah, blah. They manufacture runs, and Aaron Nola is not a guy who's going to get a lot of swing and miss bats. This Brewers team is going to run it up. Don't mess with the Drohan Phillies offense. I'm not too concerned with. Have they been scoring some runs? Sure. But this Brewers bullpen completely rested due to Mizorowski absolutely dropping his nuts on this lineup today. I have all the faith in the world in this Brewers team. Completely rested bullpen. Drohan out there with this offense and getting Aaron Nola. Yeah, Brewers every which way tomorrow.
Wow. Those are some bold words. Toast, this seems affordable for Philadelphia. You just took a loss with them today, though. I didn't, so I'm not looking at the Philadelphia Phillies with any disdain.
I mean, I played a plus 215 dog. I don't have any disdain towards them either. I promise you that.
Can Aaron Nola pitch well against this overrated Brewers lineup, you think?
Kinda. I do think that he could kind of pitch well. I don't think that means that I think that they're going to get to Drohan and absolutely kill him. But I do think that there's a reason that this total is 8. That was part of the reason that I bet Philadelphia yesterday, because I thought that it would be a lower scoring game. I just feel like the Brewers, I don't think that I'm arguing that the Brewers are not the better team. I'm not arguing that. I just think that this is a Philadelphia team that's also playing extremely well over the last month and change, just as good as the Brewers are. And they're being priced like a team like they're not, in my opinion. So I don't think that Aaron Nola has been absolutely terrible. Again, does that mean that he can't get hit up? No, but I mean, I don't know. I really want to bet Philadelphia. I think that they have a bullpen advantage personally. I know that the Milwaukee bullpen is good, but I don't think that people realize how good this Philadelphia bullpen is personally. So I think I would want like plus 120 or so, a little bit better than plus 120 or so, but it would only be Philadelphia for me.
Sports scientist Jacob, diehard Philadelphia Phillies fan, he's in the comment section saying Brewers team total over and Brewers money line. He's abandoned his pal Aaron Nola. Spoon, do you have any faith left in Aaron Nola?
I have some faith left in Aaron Nola. Do I think he pitches well tomorrow? I mean, he probably doesn't go out there and throw 6 shutout. He's got a 1.89 whip versus lefties and a 911 OPS. The Brewers have the ability to stack 7 lefties in that lineup. So I see the path to runs for the Brewers tomorrow. After that, I mean, Nola's had some tough offenses that he's faced this year when he's had bad games. I feel like he'll be a decent pitcher throughout the course of the season. Shane Drohan's the big question mark for me. He's only gotten stretched out a couple games here, throwing 4 and 6 innings in his last couple outings. TV Jones mentioned it. He's not impressed when a pitcher goes into Colorado and throws well versus that weak offense. So why should we be impressed with Drohan right now? The Phillies just got an absolute lesson from Mizorowski. That's a righty. They've struggled more with righties than they have lefties. Last 14 days versus lefties, they're top 10 offense in baseball. I think the Phillies get runs. Bullpens are obviously in a decent situation, but I like the over 8 here.
I think I like, rather than play the over 8, I think I like Phillies team total over. What can I get there?
3.5, 125
minus.
Yeah.
Screw that. I'll say over or pass.
I knew you were going to be on Philly one way or another.
I said over.
Well, you said team total over first.
I picked over. I was considering Phillies team total. I didn't
remember. He dislikes Philadelphia more than he dislikes.
Most definitely.
That's completely false,
dude. I've been hating Philadelphia since I was just a lad.
Then I came along and you're like, fading the Brewers is way more fun.
My relationship with Philadelphia is deeply rooted. There's a lot of history there. Colorado against the A's. Shout out the A's. They're getting that minus 1.5. Just happened before I needed it. Kyle Freeland against Jeffrey Springs. They're still in Vegas. The total is at 2 touchdowns. What was the final score today? Didn't go over that total today.
6-4.
6-4. So TV Jones, 2 touchdowns. Is that too many?
It can be whatever the hell it wants. I'm going to be on the A's -1.5 again if I'm playing this. Getting plus money, I saw plus 118. I mean, this park, the variance, I'll take that. I'm not taking an over 7.5 team total. Kyle Freeland, if he doesn't pitch well at home, why is he going to pitch well here? I'm not saying Jeff Springs is the guy or anything, but if you're going to go dude for dude on these lineups, A's got it hand over fist, and you get the A's bullpen or Rockies bullpen coming in here too, which got some use tonight. I think the A's scored plenty of runs, but I'm not going to play a team total that's up at 7.5. So -1.5 plus 118 I saw. For the A's, I might fire on that. I have not yet though.
Spoon, 2 touchdowns too many?
I mean, the start of this game today kind of seemed like a little bit of a pitcher's duel. I don't really think we see the same thing out there with Kyle Freeland, Jeffrey Springs. Springs has been.
Sorry to cut you off there. Some people are saying they're seeing Joey Estes now pitching, but I'm still seeing Springs.
Joey Estes?
I'm still seeing Springs on Odds Logic, on RotoWire. I'm still seeing Springs. So I don't know where you're seeing Estes. Can you shout that out, Jacob? Anyway, sorry, Spoon. Go ahead.
Kind of throws a little bit of a loop into it, but Jeffrey Springs has pitched pretty well so far this season. I think he can find a way to pitch in this ballpark. It's such a scary park. I mean, you see some of the runs totals from the AAA games in these PCL parks. This is what we're playing in. It's a PCL park. Colorado definitely used the elevation and this kind of weather, but I mean, I lean Athletics -1.5. I think this is an over game today. I think that was a little bit of misleading beginning of the game.
So you lean towards
it
over.
Is Estes.
It is Estes?
I'm seeing, yeah. A's beat reporter tweeted 15 minutes ago, Joey Estes will start tomorrow for the A's.
Oh, could be
which pushes Springs to Sunday.
Oh, so it's not an opener. He's starting. Toast, any thoughts here?
Over 13.5. I've already bet it. This A's team absolutely destroying left-handed pitching over the last 30 days. It's 280 plate appearances. That's 22 home runs. It's a 291 average, a 534 slug, a 243 ISO power number. They should absolutely destroy this Colorado pitching staff. And then as far as the Rockies are concerned, with Estes on the mound, it just makes it so much easier because over the last 30 days, the Rockies are actually competent versus right-handed pitching. They hit for a decent average at 253. They have almost a 700 OPS. There's not a lot of power there, but I think being in Vegas will help that. And not to mention the fact that this Athletics bullpen has been a little bit better as of late, but it's still a over 5 ERA. It's a 133 whip. They've just been racking up some strikeouts, which is fine. But the Rockies bullpen is a over 8 ERA, almost a 2 whip. It's been really, really bad. I think that we see some fireworks tomorrow. I've already played this over 13.5. I paid 120 for it.
Estes in Las Vegas has a 8.27 ERA so far this season, over 32 innings, 31 runs given up.
I have zero interest in this game. I have no clue. I don't know the ballpark at all. I'm good.
Count me out. If I got to play something, it would be Rockies. Since I was looking at those numbers too, Spoon, it's atrocious.
I was really pissed about this one. I thought the Giants were a great bet. Are the Cubs back, Spoon? TV Jones. The Cubs getting hot would be the start of the fall of TV Jones. If you want to see TV Jones going through it, when you want to see, if you want to see TV Jones going through it, a Cubs hot streak.
Oh, I don't give a shit. They can go on another 15-game win streak.
I don't give a shit, says the guy that has a Cubs hater poster in his room.
I was gifted the flag. The flag was a gift, Todd.
Let's play Tummy
Yeah, there you go. Let
Six.
that one sink in.
Spoon, are the Cubs back?
No, they're not fully back. The offense might be starting to get a little more on track here. But pitching wise, I mean, this is it's going to be a tough season to navigate, try to make the playoffs. So as far as being back to like the division favorites where they were at the beginning of the season, probably not. But I think they're in a spot where they can compete tomorrow. Trevor McDonald's looked really serviceable so far in his MLB career, but I think Cubs can get a few runs off him. I like Ben Brown a lot. You stick him in a really pitcher-friendly park, I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. So I like the under here, and I like the Cubs. I think it's pretty efficiently priced, though. I don't have a big edge.
I don't hate that under, but I kind of like the Giants. But what do you think, Toast?
I love the Cubs personally. I think you have, yeah. Ben Brown has proven himself to be a frontline starter in this league. I have no reason to believe that, and this Giants offense is starting to slow down a little bit over their last 10 games. It looks really good because they have an 18 and a 12 on the board, but they also have a 3-3, 2-2, 1-3-2. So they have some spikes. I don't think they're going to get one of those spike games versus Ben Brown. Trevor McDonald's been very, very good. I'm very high on him. This is not me trying to fade him, but he has been mediocre at home. I mean, I know the Padres start at home was really good for him, but the White Sox was not. Arizona was not. Not that this Cubs team really matches up with the with the White Sox offense, but they're pretty much the same or probably better than the Arizona offense, especially versus right-handed pitching. Arizona can't hit anybody. And then behind Trevor McDonald, who's not going super deep into the games, is a Giants bullpen that can't get anybody out right now. Over the last 14 days, it's 48 innings pitched. It's an 8.69 ERA, a 5.21 Sierra, 2.18 WHIP. It's been absolutely terrible. Whereas the Cubs bullpen behind Ben Brown has actually started to pitch really good. It's a 3.78 ERA, a 3.77 Sierra, 1.34 WHIP. I think that you have an advantage pretty much in all three phases. Actually, two phases. The Giants offense is still probably better, but it doesn't matter to me. I've already bet the Cubs.
TV Jones, are the Cubs back? True or false?
I mean, why? They won a few games, so that's cute.
It only takes a spark to get the flame, and then it shortly becomes an inferno.
That's already happened in this division. Brewers are on top healthily. Tomorrow, if I had to pick a side, I did like the Cubs. I thought they were plus money, but when I saw the minus in front of the name, I was officially off. I've been saying this. I mean, you can't lay juice with the Cubs. You just can't do it. They look good tonight. Scored some runs. Cool. But, I mean, they went against Landon Rupp, got him there. Other than that, I mean, McDonald, I respect his game. Has he been great? He has his moments. Ben Brown's been good since he started going deep into games. This is obviously works out for him here, but I like an over. The Giants versus righties. The Giants versus righties, we've seen they've started to look better. I think McDonald can give up a few, but these bullpens are nothing that I really feel great about. I mean, the Giants did nothing tonight. It was still 6 runs. And I think the Giants have much more success tomorrow. I think the Cubs get 3 or 4 runs also. I think Giants win. I think Cubs win. I think this is like a 5-4 game.
What?
I was thinking under.
Did you just say
Giants win?
I think Giants win. I think Cubs win.
Everybody's winning tomorrow night.
I think Giants win. I think Cubs win.
If you bet them both, you're walking away with a winner.
He is now Oprah Jones. You get a car. You get a win. You get a win.
I think Giants win. I think the Cubs win. Well said.
It's running for office in California.
I mean, there will be one true statement in there.
Yeah.
Reigns
really quickly, I got to step in here to all the people in my comments about me being a hater and Shane O'Mac and yada, yada, yada.
Wow.
Hold that L. Go ahead, Kyle.
Yes. Yeah. Shout at the Angels. Shout out.
Shane O'Mac.
Shane O'Mac fans
playing that
today.
They got on the road with the Rays. Get out.
Did they got to him?
Well, they got to him for 4 runs.
Wow.
Oh, that's not getting to Shane O'Mac.
4 runs is getting to him, Spoon. I was more referring to how did it happen? Were they barreling him?
Yeah, Trey Mancini hit a triple, dog. That's all you need to know.
A triple doesn't really answer my question. Was it like a good hit? I meant, were they hitting him or did they just score some runs?
It was a PCA-style defensive effort out there.
What the hell does...
So it went way over his head and he fell on his ass trying to make the play.
Somehow TV Jones finds a way to reference the Cubs.
He gave up 8 hits in 4 innings and 4 runs. You tell me.
It's a bad start.
So, Toast, do you like the Angels again?
I do. I think this number is a little bit short. I think that you have a starting pitching advantage with the Angels. I haven't been on the Soriano train at all. I want to make sure that he is 100% pitching because, sorry, never mind. That's the wrong guy. He's coming off a bad start versus the Dodgers, but I do feel like he can pitch well against this Rays team that I'm not really a fan of. I've been saying that for a long time now. And I think that if you're going to bet them, like I said last night, you need to bet them at home because, like I said last night again, 24-9 at home. That's awesome. They're a 500 baseball team on the road. And their face, like I said, they have a starting pitching advantage. Neither bullpen is that great. I think I would want plus money to actually bet the Angels, but if I get like plus 100, plus 105 with the Angels tomorrow, most likely I'm going to be betting them.
TV Jones, agree, disagree?
Agree. I mean, I loved them today at the price. I mean, utterly ridiculous. Now, I'm not laying anything. It's got to be plus money here, but over. I think Griffin Jackson give it up. This Angels offense has started to look back to life a little bit. And then if you look at Mr. Soriano after his Cy Young campaign to start the year, it's blown up in flames. I mean, he's given up 4, 2, 3, 2, 6, 1, 5, 3. After that stretch, multi-home run games in 3 of those. He's got a walk issue now. He's given up a ton of hits. I can't get in bed with the Angels in this game. It's only over for me. I think the Rays get some off of Soriano. I think Griffin Jackson give it up. The Rays bullpen hasn't been great. The Angels bullpen has been pretty good the last 2 weeks. I would, if I had to pick a side, go Angels, but I need plus money there. I don't trust Soriano the way he's looked after his hot start to the year. It hasn't been great, so it's only Angels and over, but prefer the over.
Spoon?
I like this first 5 under. I'm looking at Jose Soriano. I think he can go out there and pitch pretty well to Tampa Bay. Griffin Jax is a guy that's been dominant at getting righties out since he was a reliever. That's what he was brought in for, were just pockets of righties in that lineup. And that's what the Angels are, a big pocket of righties. You have Wade Meckler called up recently, Shanuel hitting from the left-hand side. Everybody else is going to be a righty. I think Jax goes out there, pitches comfortably for 4, maybe 5 innings. And whoever the bullpen arm that comes in for 1 inning, I think we stay in a decent spot. I don't think Soriano gets touched up. And I think Jax is in a good spot here. They're trying to stretch him out, make him a full-on starter. I see 4.5s out there. It's a little too much juice at minus 130 for me to pull right now, but I would play it under 4 flat if I could actually get one.
First 5 under 4.5 minus 130. Yeah, I probably go Angels or Angels first 5. But all right.
I'm gonna say Griffin Jackson absolutely barreled either Wade Meckler or Nolan Shanuel leaving the yard tomorrow.
All right, some home run picks. Spoon, you doing your show tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, Wine Time and I are breaking down the MLB card over on Pub Sports Radio.
And TV Jones, when's your next show?
Went live before this, so maybe tomorrow night. Yeah, maybe tomorrow night or Sunday. I gotta work Sunday morning at 10 a.m. So we'll see how I'm feeling in the morning. But there will be a show. I'll tweet it out. If I'm doing nothing, it's tomorrow night.
All right, guys. Enjoy your Saturdays. Thanks for coming on. I'm going to talk about the Knicks.
Oh.
What?
Next time.
What?
Oh, I was just going to say, this Mizorowski, Cy Young, can we reconnect to this bullpen arm comment, Spoon? He's odds-on favorite.
He's out there in the 9th inning, closing out a game today. What
my God!
Hey, I will say, hats off to you for that spin zone, my friend. Hats off. All right, later, guys.
It's pretty good.
All right. Well, here we are. Game 5, indeed. Game 4, I'm sure you heard what happened. Probably the most, that had to be the most watched, rewatched, and talked about basketball game in recent history. I don't think that's a crazy take, right? I think most people would say, yeah, in terms of who watched that game, who was talking about that game after. I saw celebrities I didn't even knew the NBA existed talking about the NBA. So what a game in Game 4. What a comeback. So they go back to San Antonio for Game 5. The Knicks looking to close the series out. You guys already know, blind. I'm on Knicks money line again for the 5th straight time. I got plus 175. All right, so you know a lot of people are going to say the NBA wants the series to continue, right? You hear that nonsense all the time. Yeah, sure, the NBA does want the series to continue. That has nothing to do with the outcome of the game. Just to give you an idea of what we're talking about here. NBA series where the team is up 3-1 in the last 15 years, they're 95-64 in Game 5. So the team that's up 3-1 wins at a very high clip. They're more than likely to close it out. Now, I'm not saying that has any impact on this series at all. The team that's up 3-1 is normally the favorite in the series and the favorite in the game. So that's not to make a point that the Knicks will win. That's to just dead the idea that the NBA wants series to continue. And by the way, in that same span, in the last 15 years, teams that are up 3-2 in a series are 121-78. So the data is pretty clear. In the last 15 years of NBA history, if a team is up 3-1 or 3-0, 3-1 or 3-2, they more than likely win. They're more likely to close the game out than the series to continue. I just want to, because like you see that all the time. Like the NBA wants this to extend. Well, they're really bad at it if that's what they want, because the team that has 3 wins is more likely to win. Now, again, that has nothing to do with this game. That is just data. That's not saying that's the reason the Knicks will win. Guys, at this point in the season, we have so much data. There's so much money dumped into these markets. Like, you're not going to find much of it. Man, the amount of money they're taking per click on this market, if I was capable of beating those numbers, if I was capable of beating an NBA Game 5 money line at this point in the season by even 1%, I would be a billionaire. I would be so loaded. These markets are so insanely sharp. The probability that the market's implying is probably going to be way more accurate than anything I can construct. But I'm going to be betting the Knicks because this has been an awesome ride, and they're going into San Antonio. If there's a team that I trust not to be rattled in any sort of harsh environment, it's this Knicks team. I think most people would agree that this is one of the most composed, disciplined teams in terms of clutch moments and adversity that we've seen in recent history. Now, I do want to give the Spurs credit. I know a lot of people are hating on Wembanyama. I kind of like the way he's handled himself a little bit. I don't mean in the games. There's some borderline dirty plays, but you also have to keep in mind that everything's getting exaggerated. Like that one clip that's going around social media where he like jumped. He was not trying to stomp out OG Anunoby's ACL. Are you crazy? He would be more likely to injure himself doing that than OG Anunoby. He was trying to catch his balance, and when you play it at a weird angle in slow motion, people are just crazy. So yeah, there's a couple plays that I thought are okay, chill out. But I meant in the interviews, like this guy does not seem, he seems more like pissed off than nervous or embarrassed, which I like. If I was a Spurs fan, I'd like that. The way he's handling the media, he doesn't seem like intimidated. He seems more pissed off, and I don't think the Spurs have any sort of quit in them. So I'm sure we're gonna see everything they've got, but I think the Knicks can take it, and this game comes down to the wire. There's no team I trust if they're within striking range more than the Knicks. So yeah, I'm on the New York Knicks here, money line plus 175. If I was forced to do something with the total, it would be the same thing I've done the same thing in every single game this series. Knicks and under. I still think this is too high. I think the way these two teams play, the way the Knicks have been playing in the playoffs, I think this should be closer to 213.5. Again, if I could beat markets of this size, I would be a billionaire. So that 216 is going to be more accurate than anything I can construct, but I do think it's a bit high. The Knicks have had consistent problems getting good looks in this series. And you know what? The Spurs have themselves. Both these teams defensively have been really good. So, yeah, I think the 216 is a bit high. And I also think the gap between the Spurs and Knicks at this moment is not that big. But, yeah, Knicks money line. Let's do it. Yeah, they threw an egg at his head. That's crazy, man. I mean, I feel like, and no offense to anyone who's ever done this, if you go to like an athlete's hotel, that's kind of weird. I'm sorry, like that's kind of weird. So yeah, that's a crazy. Can't condone behavior like that. I like the craziness. I love how Knicks fans and the city is so into it. It's a little bit extra. And you know, a lot of those people that are like super into it probably weren't even Knicks fans 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it so annoying. But all right, everyone, thanks for watching. Enjoy your Saturday. Bet responsibly. See you all tomorrow night, same time.